You're watching Timberwolf's channel on YouTube.com. Oh! It's Timber time. Let's go, Timberwolf Lucky. Ladies and gentlemen, Timberwolf! Hey everybody, and welcome to another Timber Time. On today's show, I'm going to let you know what's going on, and I got a little something new too to add to this. But first things first, I got a little bit of bad news, and I've got a little bit of good news.
Oh no, it's the good news bad news time. Okay Joe, let's have it.
Well, I'll tell you, pup. I'll give you guys the bad news first. The bad news is that we didn't get enough funding from the people that I thought might fund. We had two great people who funded me on Ko-fi, but $84 isn't really enough to move from here down to Pittsburgh. That's for darn sure. The rental U-Haul and everything else like that there would cost us probably about $500 altogether. But so that's the bad news. So we can't move to Pittsburgh. My landlord's due home in about a week, and he plans on, because the second floor caught fire, for those of you who didn't know, but the first floor and the basement part are structurally sound, and I'm able to stay on the first floor, but I'm not allowed to live in the basement here due to the fact fire codes and everything else. So I won't be able to stay here when my landlord comes back. But we didn't get enough money to move. Now, the good news is this. I did find another place in Meadville to move to. It's about the same amount of rent. It's $400 a month. It's a full apartment. It's got a bedroom, kitchen, living room, and a bathroom. All utilities included. And it's not bad. It's a little bit further away from work, and it's you know it's kind of hard to explain actually.
Okay, but is it a nice place? How big are the rooms?
I would say yeah, it's a nice place. Um, the rooms are, like I said, I have a bedroom, a living room, a kitchen, and a bathroom. Now the bedroom's probably medium to small, more like almost like a child's bedroom in a way. Um, the living room is anywhere between medium to a little bit less than medium. Small kitchen, and the bathroom's small as well. But on the good side, I've got my own front porch. I've got my own fenced-in backyard. Small yard, but it's a yard nonetheless. Big enough. Big enough. It's a big enough yard and porch. To hold maybe a medium-sized cookout. But the bad news is it's unfurnished, so I got to furnish it. It doesn't have a stove, but I don't really use a stove. I use a microwave and a slow cooker. That's about the extent of my cooking. But I mean, for as nice as it is, even unfurnished, $400 a month, all utilities included, is better than what I would have here because supposedly my landlord wanted me to move upstairs to the front part of his house. Now I have my own phone and I have the internet connected to my phone. One of the things he'd probably want me to do is get rid of my phone and get rid of my internet. And, I can't, when I do a show or something like this, I like to be alone. And he's going to be there and everything else. And, and being downstairs in the basement, you guys are probably hearing the furnace going right now. Sorry about that. That can't be helped. But anyway, but like I said, to those who contribute, thank you. I'm still going to need some some cash to help me out furnishing the apartment. I'm gonna try to furnish it real cheap. Probably go down to what the hell is the name of that store? Um, Not Dollar General. Dollar General doesn't have furnishings, but Big Lots. That's what it is. And get some of the furnishings from there. Um, Maybe get some of those plastic drawers that you can stack on top of one another for dressers and stuff like that there. The only furnishings I got besides my computer is the computer stand, not the one this is on right now. For those of you who've seen it before, this is my landlord's computer desk. My computer desk is back in the back here. It's a little bit smaller than this, but anyway. But I'll let everybody know that when we do move, we're going to be moving at the end of this, end of April, beginning of May. Hopefully, I'll have the telephone disconnected, telephone hooked up back there, internet back up and on. And what I want to do is I want to do a show, and it's going to be a premiere of the new house or the new apartment, and I'll give you a run through of everything that I've got there, and you'll probably see it unfurnished. So it's even got a small little refrigerator too, but I don't use it. I mean, I stand taller than the refrigerator. I mean, the refrigerator probably stands probably up to my shoulder when I'm standing up. So, but it's got, I don't, like I said, I hardly use the refrigerator as it is. I eat a lot of ramen noodles, and I don't really need it for like milk or eggs or maybe a case of beer. Maybe that's about all I can probably fit in there. But anyway, uh, they're cleaning it up right now. The reason why I'm not moving in so soon is due to the fact that the person who's living there now is moving up to the front, and they're remodeling the shower. Something's wrong with the shower, and I sat there and said, okay, I'll give you guys about a month, and I'll be in there because I really don't want to just get up and leave without telling my landlord anything. I want him to be here so I can turn around and tell him in person. He's in Costa Rica. He'll be back on the 9th of April, and I mean, he may not like it, but hey, gotta do what I gotta do. Uh, gotta do what you gotta do to survive. Okay, some of the other things I wanted to talk about. I do now. For those of you, I've changed my daily motions over to a more Christian channel. We're going to be doing some Bible stories there, and I'll be starting that probably this weekend coming up. As soon as I get the money to get the Bible stories book. Like I said, I'm a broke man. I mean, I only make $9.75 an hour. Come on. And I work in a die-cast shop. Come on. It's like Northwest Pennsylvania. Yeah, we really do. We make the money up here, man. No, we don't. And but anyway, when I get there, I'll do a podcast, not podcast, but I'll do something and put it up on air. Which reminds me, what else do I got going on here? I'll try to get up at least a couple more animations here up on YouTube before I leave. Hopefully, I'll be getting back into doing Plotagon again. I've looked them over. They've got a cheap area now. $3 and some odd cents, I think, or $5 some odd cents a month to do animation there. Versus, but I'll still be doing Beyond.com animations as well as what you see with Pup and Dave and his wife. But anyway, let's get down to what else I want to do for this show here. Now, I'm up on YouTube and I would watch a lot of YouTube videos. For some odd reason, a video popped up and it was about lottery tickets. They had this guy, he was doing lottery tickets online, showing everybody, and he was doing pretty good at it. And I became, I went and followed him and one other guy. They both live in Florida. One is sorry about that. I had something on my hand. It's like, ew. The one man's name is Get Ritch or Die Scratching. He did some pretty great stuff. He's won quite a bit of money. And the other one is Scratching Away. And to tell you the truth, Scratching Away hit. I think it was about 2 to 3 weeks ago. $1 million on a Florida scratch-off ticket. Now these guys will buy like books of tickets, and they'll either break even or maybe do a little bit better, maybe a little bit worse than even. But still, they have some great wins there. But it's when they turn around and they go, say like they'll buy one or two out of each machine. That's when they start hitting big time. And I began to think, well, why can't I do something like that? Maybe my luck might change. So what I'm going to do now, I did this. Now this is Wednesday, the 31st, that I'm recording this. I bought $20 in scratch-off tickets, and trust me, I don't win very often. And these are the new ones. These are the Pennsylvania Lottery Monopoly game. We had the 10x Monopoly, which is a $2, $5 20x. Then we have the $10 50x and the $30 100x, which I only bought one of. And I'm always losing on them. So I figured, what the heck? I'm going to turn around and I'm going to film myself doing a couple of scratch-off tickets. So I turned around and I bought $20 in the $5 Monopoly. And I decided to record it. And here's what happened. Check it out.
Hey everybody, this is Joe Timberwolf Lucky. Now, like I've said, I've seen this online. I've seen people who scratch off tickets, and yeah, they get sometimes they get a lot of money from it. So I figured on this show I was going to do the same thing. Now, well, actually, they win a lot of money sometimes. And the two people that I like to watch is Still Scratching and Get Ritch or Die Scratching. Those two guys come from Florida. And there's one thing about the Florida lottery, especially when I'll let you know, I'll give you their YouTube channels here at the bottom. One of the things that the Florida lottery is different from the Pennsylvania lottery. We're doing the Pennsylvania lottery here. Scratch off Monopoly. We have 4 $5 tickets. I bought them from Tops, and when they come out in reverse order: 028, 027, 026, down to 025. Now, and I've seen these guys scratch off tickets, and they would win money. I mean, Still Scratching, I seen him about a week ago, won $1 million, and congratulations to Still Scratching for winning that $1 million in Florida. But the difference between the Florida lottery and the Pennsylvania lottery, especially we're doing the $5 20x, when you get an X or a 20x or a 5x down in Florida, the winning prize is always less than the amount of the card. So say like if I got a 20x, say like if this was Florida's, if I got a 20x, it would be like a $2 winner underneath. Here in Pennsylvania, if I get a 20x and I get a winner down below here, the lowest it can be is the price of the ticket, which means if I get a 20x, it's usually the lowest, which is $5. And I thought that would be kind of nice to do. Okay, now the guys Die Scratching, now they all have numbers that they don't like. Die scratching, I think, is number one. He does not like the number one. And scratching, still scratching is, I think it is number 8. But mine is number 13. I don't like the number 13. My favorite numbers are 7 and 11. But every time I get a 13, I always lose. So, what we're looking for here is the car or a match, and the 20X up here on the X symbol. We gotta scratch that off. So let's start by just scratching the numbers here. We have a 21, an 8, a 4, and a 24. Now, a lot of people in the Pennsylvania, a lot of people have their own ways of doing things, and this is a 1 in 3.90, which means one of these is going to be a winner out of 4. More than likely, it's going to be a $5 winner. But we're looking for a car or a match. Oh, there it is, right there. My unlucky number, number 13. This has got to be a loser. Number 15, no match there. 14, we have a 4 and 24. 10, no 10s. 3, no 3s. There's a 5. 27, no 7s. 12s, we don't have any 2s. Oh, we get a car. We hit the car. So I win the prize underneath it. Now, I'm estimating that's going to be about $5, so we'll just keep right on scratching here. Number 1, we have 21. Number 17, no 7s. And number 23, we have a 24. That 12 is kind of hard to see. But anyway, now, what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to scratch that off just yet, and I'm not going to scratch the X off yet. So there's your 1 out of 4 so far. And I'm going to put this off the side, and I will see later if what we've won. So, since we've already got the symbol, let's just scratch off, see if we get another symbol. 24, 27, 9, and 30. 5, 8, 11, 7 come 11, 19, 21, I hope everybody can see this, 12, because I'm trying to look through my viewer here and trying to scratch at the same time. Now, I'm not sure if this will come out because the camera I'm using is a video cam. It's not a webcam type deal, it's just a battery operated camera. But I hope it comes through. 3 and 17, no doubles. We also want to look for doubles too. Let's see what we got. We got 29, we have a 9 and 19. I like to see back-to-back winners here. 4. We have no 4s. Oh yes, we have a 24, sorry. There's that unlucky 13. Well, 13 was unlucky, but for some odd reason I got the car. Usually when I hit 13 on anything, it's a loser. So first time it's a winner coming out. But unlucky 13, we have a 3. See if we can get this one being lucky. 15, we have a 5. Alright, now to show you, since this is a loser, I'll try to drop this down in the frame. I hope I'm in frame. We have to scratch off the X here in 20X. And that is a duck. If there was 20X in there, it was 20 times the amount, but since it's not a winner, we'll just throw it off to the side. Alright, let's start with the numbers here. I'll never scratch that X marks the spot there on the 20X. I will never scratch that until I find out if it's a winner or not. I like to be surprised. Let's see what we got here. We have a 30. We have a 2. We have a 7. 7 coming 11. And a 19. Now, let's see what we got here. We've got a 16. No 6s of any sort. A 1. A 26. Still no 6s. Holy crap. A 24. You don't have any 4s. An unlucky 13. Like I said, so far 3 tickets, 3 13s. One was lucky. I don't know why. That surprised the heck out of me. It would surprise the heck out of me if I got 20X and maybe $10 or $20. I'd love that. Let's see now. Well, maybe we might have a... Maybe because this 13, we might have another lucky. Okay, 8. No 8s. 6. No 6s. 22. We have a 2. 11. 7 come 11. There's a 7, there's an 11, but they're not matching. Okay. We have... Oops, I bumped my camera with my glasses. We have a 27. We have a regular 7. 18. We have a 19. And of course... Oh, there we go. Another car. That's 2 out of this book, but 13's on it. This is unbelievable, folks, because I never, ever, ever get any winners when there's a 13 around. Never. Well, maybe Tops has got me going good. Alright, let's see if we can find something as far as 23. 9, 25, 12, 5, 17, 7, 7 come 11, and looks like, nope, that's unlucky 13. All 4 of them had the number 13 on it. Like I said, usually I'm very unlucky with 13s, but right now I'm at 50% luck. 24, maybe it's because I'm filming this. What do you think? 24. Number 16. Number 19. And number 3. Well, there's a 7. I bet you any amount of money there's an 11 over here. That'd be fun. Watch it happen too. 14. I've got a 24. Number 29, I got a 9 and a 19. Although I don't think this is going to be a winner. 27, I got 7 and 17. Nope, no 11s. Got 22. And I've got a 12. Okay. Scratch off this X up here because I know that ain't going to be X times. It's a dog. No, it's a cat. Sorry. Alright, now. We started off with 28 and went all the way down to 25. 2 of these are winners. Now, I'm going to go ahead and scratch off the car over here first. It is, ooh, a $10 winner. Wasn't expecting that. Let's see if we can get the 20X here. Let me make sure I get that in frame. And we got a hotel. So far there's $10. We got another winner here with the car. And we'll scratch that off for $5. Now let's see if we can get this X in frame. Let's see if we can get 20X. But we can only hope. And we got a battleship. So there you have it. Out of $20, we make back 15. I enjoy it. usually I spend $20 and I make back about 5. And especially on the 13s there, the 13s, this surprised me altogether. So, anyway, now let's get back to my regular show here. I hope you've all enjoyed me scratching. I'm going to try to do this for every timber time, and I hope this comes out actually. If it doesn't, I won't add it. If it does, I will. Okay, so until next timber time and scratch off on timber time. This is Joe Timber Before. See you later.
Man, I tell you, that was something else. I mean, to tell you the truth, I couldn't believe it. Now, usually, you know, I mean, I won better than half my money back just by doing that on camera, and to get 13s like that. Now, usually when I get 13s, I don't win jack. 13 is a bad number for me. But on the one card I won 10, and the other card I won 5, and oh man, I don't know what to say about that one. You do better when you videotape it. So, what do you plan on doing with your winnings? Well, I'll tell you, Dave. This is what I was thinking about doing. Like every Friday after I get my paycheck, I'm going to spend maybe like $20 on lottery tickets, maybe the $5 ones until I hit it kind of big. But if I win less than what I paid for, I'll just move that, use that on the next time or what have you. But any winnings, beyond say, like if I win like I spend like $20, I win like $40 or $50. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have a sort of like a little drawing type deal. Not for you guys at home. Sorry. I mean, I wish I could, but everything's expensive nowadays. I'm trying to get money together. What I'll do is I'll sort of like pull out a piece of paper I might have, put it in my checking account or put in my savings account, put on my credit card, or it might turn around and say, add more to the lottery itself. So that the next time, say like if I spend $20 and I get $40 back, then the following, and if I draw that out, it will be a $40 tickets worth of tickets. And if you guys think this is, if you find this kind of exciting, which I do, let me know at the bottom of the screen, and I'll also put the web pages to Get Rich or Die Scratching and Scratching Away there, so you can check out their channel as well. It's exciting, I swear. I swear. Don't worry. I like these guys. I watch them on occasions.
Hey, I thought you were going to give me half of what you won.
Oh, really? Well, here's my answer to that one, pup. Let me just come up here, and here we go.
Hey, why are there two of me?
Well, you see, pup, that's my kind way of telling you to go screw yourself.
Well, I never.
Oh, really? Well, that's not what I heard from the Chihuahua up the street. Okay, that should do it for another Timber Time. If you enjoyed the show, please let us know by commenting, liking, subscribing, and also giving to my Ko-fi account and my Patreon account. This will help me get furniture, get stuff to move, hopefully, and it'll also help me out with animations and everything else, because I'm not doing so well. But anyway, it'll help me get a better start, doing better animations, doing better shows, getting ready to move again. But anyway, don't forget to go to Get Rich or Die Scratching's page and Scratch Away's page. I'll have their links down below. I hope everybody's enjoyed the show. Y'all have a good night or good day or whatever, however you want it. And I'll see you the next time here on Timber Time.